What is going on, guys? Welcome to another movie. Welcome to another top 10. This is my top 10 movies of the best movies of 2023. Yes, my personal favorite movies of 2023. My personal favorites. Like I said, I am so sorry that I know I'm late doing this top 10 doing my top 10 best and worst of 2023. Like I said, time got busy and I didn't have. And I didn't. I'm sorry. Couldn't redo these movies right away. But I'm here now. And, and like I said, if you found these, you didn't like these movies, like I say, this is my personal favorite movies. My personal. This is my personal. Keep in mind, these are my top 10 movies of my personal favorite movies I saw in 2023. In 2023. Like I said. Okay. Okay, before I get started, okay, let's go. Here we go. And sorry, y'all get talking. And before top 10, I do have some. After we have some honorable mentions. Let's go start with do have some honorable mentions. Honorable mentions. And I'm sorry, y'all. And my honorable mentions are Megan, Missing, Creed 3, the Super Mario Brothers movie, The Covenant, Blue Beetle, Gran Turismo, Haunted Mansion 2023, The Equalizer 3, The Burial, The Killer, Killing on the Flower Moon, and A Good Person. Like I said, all good movies. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry I didn't talk about A Good Person on my late movie reviews list. I forgot all about the movie, but like I said, all good movies just could make the top 10 list. Okay, with those out, let's get started. Okay, coming number 10 is a Hunting in Venice. Like I said, just Hunting in Venice is just another great Kenneth Branagh movie. Like I said, this is a sequel to Death on the Nile back in 2022, but like I said, and this is another. Let's say this is supposed to be a trilogy, but I love this. I enjoyed this movie about the great murder mystery, like who killed, like who killed who, and it also has Kenneth Branagh, Tina Fey, Michelle Yeoh, whatever her name is, who won the. Like I said, definitely another. Like I said, I'm seeing who we get an Oscar nomination or a win, but I hope it do because this movie is just great. I love the story, these characters, and Tina Fey as regarded as a serious role, and I love the story of this movie. This movie is just great. I love these characters, and the story was great. I love Kenneth Branagh's direction in the movie, but like they. Yeah, and I also love his characters in the movie. Like I said, A Hunting was just great. I love it. Current number 9 is Mission Impossible 7: Death Reawakening. We are awakening part one. Like I said, this is just another great. This is the 7th installment to the Mission Impossible franchise. Like I said, I love it's Tom Cruise. I always love Tom Cruise back and kicking ass, and it also has Simon Pegg back, and this new actor I haven't got a name. I'll leave on the screen, but she was just pretty good. I love the action scenes, and this movie also has Tom Cruise back as Ethan Hunt. The character. This movie also has Tom Cruise flying around and jumping on trains and it's great to see Tom Cruise kicking ass and taking names. I love the whole Mission Impossible franchise. Even the second one, even though the second one more the weekly, Mission Impossible 2 was the weekly one of the franchise, but I still enjoy it. Like I said, but this movie's not better than Ghost Protocol, but I had a lot of fun time in this movie. Like I said, I love the characters, everything. Okay, coming number 8 is. And 8 is Are You There, God? God Is Me, Margaret. Like I said, this movie is highly underrated. Like I said, nobody reviewed this movie. Nobody seen this movie. Nobody even reviewed this movie. Like I said, People need to watch this movie. This movie is just great. I love the story of this movie. I'm the only person that reviews this movie. Nobody put it on the top 10 best movies. Nobody even call this movie underrated because nobody cared about this movie. This movie, nobody even cared to review this movie and that's a shame because this movie, even women, there's a lot of men, a lot of females didn't review this movie. Like I said, this movie is about this 11-year-old girl named Margot. He basically enters this middle school and he wants to experience his life. How he want to discover life. And her mother. And he also has Rachel McAdams as a mother and Benny Safdie as a father, and also Kathy Bates as a grandmother. And she was pretty good. I love every character in this movie. I also love Rachel McAdams and how he wants to be his understanding mother. How he wants to go. You know what? This movie is a great coming of age story. It's based on book by Julie Bloom and I said nobody cared about this movie. Not even women. Like I said, this movie is a great female empowerment movie. Like how young girls how coming of age story about the young girls go through periods and life and how your body starts to change, your female body, and like I say, it's not related to me as a boy, but I personally I enjoyed it. I love this movie. Like I said, people need to see this movie, especially if you're female. Check this movie out if you have not seen it. Like I said, it's a really fun time. It's funny. It's heartwarming. It's a perfect feel good movie, and nobody cared about this movie. Like I said, check this movie out. Are you there, guys? It's me, Margaret. It's me, Margaret. Check it. It's a really fun time. I personally enjoyed it. Okay, comment number 7 is Sound of Freedom. Like I said, this movie was just it's just amazing from start to finish. Like I said, this movie, like I said, I love Jim Cazale. This movie is who's a very underrated actor. He plays this cop who wants to find this girl, who basically bring it back to her father because he's a child trafficking victim of this woman who gets kidnapped and I love Jim Cazale, how he's determined to get these children back to their families and. It was a song on biopic, like it was based on a true story about human trafficking being done. Like I said, this movie, like I said, this is another movie people need to see. Like I said, it's hard to watch. Like I said, people might say this movie is hard to watch at times, but I disagree. This movie was just great. I love this movie. I love this movie. This movie is just emotional, heartwarming, everything. Like I said, and I said, check this movie out. Sound of Freedom, awesome. I love it. Okay, comment number 6, the Holdovers. Like I said, this movie just another great Alexander Payne movie. I love Paul Giamatti, Dominique Sessa, or Divine Joy, whatever her name is. Everybody in this movie. I love Paul Giamatti plays this real freak of a teacher, but he as the movie goes on, he becomes more likable. And the other guy, Angus, Eric Sessa, as his prep school kid, and basically he gets hold of because he can't go home for the holidays, and he has great chemistry. I love the story. I love the bond in this movie. I love Paul Giamatti and Derek Sessa because chemistry in this movie. They have good chemistry about this. These two teacher-student relationship and also this lunch lady, and they all. I love the story of the movie. I could definitely see Paul Giamatti should get nominated for the Oscar because he was beyond, his performance was beyond amazing. Like I said, because this movie is a great dark comedy, but this movie is also a dark comedy. This movie is funny at times. I love the story. I love the characters, everything about this movie, and it's another dark comedy Christmas movie. There's another dark comedy Christmas movie. I love it. I love every segment of this movie. It's just another great, and I love the style. It is also movies based on in the 1960s, 60s or 70s, and it's a fictional story. Like I say, I love the old school, old style focus video logo and play in the beginning. Like I say, let you know this movie is gonna be gonna be based in the 70s. Like I said, I love every second of this movie. Just this movie is just great. Great, just heartwarming. Everything. It's dark. It's a dark comedy, but it's heartwarming. Okay, top five. Coming number five. Number five is the Iron Claw. Like I said, this movie I just reviewed. Like I said, this movie has Zac Efron, Hulk Mahartney, and some other actors I'm not familiar with. And it was about wrestling. Like I said, this is easy one to back Zac Efron's best performance he ever gave in his career. Like I said, it's this wrestler, and there's these four brothers. One of them passes away, and there's a lot of tragedy. Like I said, this movie gets too. Like I said, this movie gets too hard to watch at times. That's why it's not higher on my list, but because it's too hard to watch and kind of a little depressing at times. But this movie is still a great movie about family, family working together, teamwork, and all that. And family and all that. I just love every second of this movie. They say this movie is just great. Okay, coming number four. Number four is The Boy and the Heroine. Like I said, another anime, another Hiruma was I can't pronounce his name. Hiruma Miyazaki masterpiece. Like I said, he's never made a mad movie. Like I said, this is I think this I heard rumors this is gonna be his last movie, but if it is, it's a perfect way. This is a great movie to end. It's going to the trial. Like I said, I love the story of this movie. I love the anime, and I'm a big anime fan. Like I said, this movie's not better than Spirited Away, but this movie is great. This movie is about this boy who wants to go on a journey to rescue his mom from this world, and what he goes through with his father. He think his mother passed away, but he thinks he does it because that's why he gets hit in the head and I love the story, the story, the drama, everything. Like I said, I love it. Like I said, I just really great. I love Kristen Bell, Florence Pugh, who else? Mark Hamill, I think. I forgot who was the English version. I didn't watch the Japanese version. I watched the English version. And all this, just I love Mark Hamill. Everybody gives a great performance with the English version. And I love the story. This young boy who he's definitely one of my favorite characters. I love how he's determined to find his mother and all that. About the weird style. I love the weird style. Hispanic movie style, everything. I just love every second of this movie. Like they say, Born and Herald, just another masterpiece. That's another masterpiece to eat. Directed by Hiruma Miyazaki. I can't pronounce his name. I can't pronounce his name. Like I say, this movie is just great. Coming number three is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. Like I said, this movie is like I said, this is my favorite anime movie of this year. Like, this movie is just as good as Spider-Man. It's Into the Spider-Verse. I love it. Like I said, the characters back, Miles is back, and Gwen is back, and they both were great in this movie. I love how he goes to different, how he both go to different roles and different Spider-Man. He also had all these different Spider-Mans in this movie. Like that, I'm excited for. Like I said, this movie is basically the only good superhero I've seen so far this year. Like I said, this movie should be get nominated for the best anime movie of this year. This is one of my favorite anime movies of 2023. I love the story. I love the characters, the back and everything, and like I said, I'm excited for Spider-Man Beyond the Spider-Verse that's coming out this year. And I said this movie is just great. Just like the first one. There's nothing really bad negative there. like I say, I have this movie. Like I say, this movie was my favorite movie of 20 anime movies of 20. This is the best anime movie I've seen this one. This and one Boy and Hero, but this is even better. Like I said, Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, a great superhero movie. The only good superhero movie I've seen so far in 2023. But this movie was just awesome. I love every second of it. Okay, coming number two is a movie. Coming number two is Air. Like I said, this movie, I wanted to put so bad to put this movie at number one. This movie almost ain't number one because I think this movie is the best movie. Was a solid movie. This movie was a solid movie. I love Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Chris Tucker, Jason Bateman, Viola Davis, Marlon Wayans. Everybody gives a great performance in the movie. I love Matt Damon's performance. How he discovered Jordans, and he's a big Nike fan. I just go to Jordans. Like I said, I love Jordans myself. Okay? I own a pair of Jordans. I've been liking Jordans since I was in middle school. Like I said, it's a story about Michael Jordan and how he went to invent a shoe after him, and he also played place in the 1980s too. Like I said, Matt Damon. I love Matt Damon's performance in this movie. This, like I said, but this movie, this and my number one is gonna be my favorite movies of the year. But like I said, Matt Damon should be nominated movie, and the next one, my number one is gonna be one. This movie is just great. I love Matt Damon, Ben Affleck. I can definitely see him get nominated in this movie. And Chris Tucker, I love Chris Tucker in this movie. Like I said, I miss Chris Tucker. He don't do a lot of stuff. Like I said, I'm a big Chris Tucker fan. Well, except for the Fifth Element, he was terrible in the movie. But that's a good movie, but he was terrible in it. But I love Chris Tucker in this movie, and Marlon Wayans is a small role in this movie, and I also love Viola Davis as Michael Jordan's mother in this movie, and how he's a big Michael Jordan fan, and how you want to bit the shoe after him, and I just love the story of this movie. I love the concept, and this movie is a great biopic. Like I said, I almost made number one, but the next movie unfortunately beat this movie out. Like I said, but it's still a great movie. It's a perfect 10 out of 10 movie. Like I said, that's all. Like I said, very solid. And Ben Affleck always make these movies. Like, I hope it gets nominated for an Oscar for best directed movie, but we never know. Like I said, Air, a perfect solid movie. And my number one favorite movie of 2023 is you probably know what it is. Yes, this movie is y'all know what y'all think I know what it is. I talk about the movie. Like I said, no movie is gonna beat this movie out. Yeah, I would say nobody's gonna beat this movie. Like I said, I thought Air was gonna be number one, but this movie definitely out. And this movie my number one favorite movie of this year is Oppenheimer. That's right, Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer is my favorite movie of 2023. Like I said, y'all knew it was gonna be my favorite movie. This movie is just solid. It's 3 hours of brilliance. I love this movie. This movie is definitely my favorite. This movie Air is definitely a 10 out of 10 movie. I love the performances. I love the story about this asteroid, and I love Cillian Murphy, Matt Damon, Robert Downey Jr., Florence Pugh, Tony Goldwyn, Benny Safdie, Josh Peck. Who else? Emily Blunt. And Christopher Nolan. This movie is back. Christopher Nolan's back. Christopher Nolan is one of my favorite movies of all time. Like I say, this and Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and Inception, and Inception. Everything that man touches, putting his toe in the gold. Well, except for Tim, that movie wasn't that good, but this movie brought him back. This movie is just a masterpiece. This movie, I could definitely get a lot of Oscars. This movie winning a lot of Oscars from best actor, supporting actors, and best director. Like I said, this movie, like I know this movie gonna be nominated because this movie is one of the best movies of the year. of the Barbenheimer. Barbie, that movie was overrated, but this movie is just great. I love every second of this movie. I love this movie is 3 hours long, but it goes by really quick. It's rightfully 3 hours long. This movie is just great. Oppenheimer, a masterpiece. It's just brilliant. It's educational. I love Cillian Murphy's character, and it's Dr. It's Oppenheimer and the story and how he discovered this missile and this movie is just a great biopic. I just love this movie. Like I said, this movie. I only seen this movie once in theaters, but I'm definitely gonna buy this movie on Blu-ray. I'm definitely gonna see this movie again. Like I said, Oppenheimer is my favorite movie of 2023, and that's all I gotta say. Like I said, if you haven't seen this movie, check this movie out. Well, if you're grown, because kids can't see it. Well, this movie is still rated R, but just check this movie out if you have not seen it. Like I said, Oppenheimer, masterpiece, just brilliant. And those are my top 10 favorite movies, top 10 of the best movies of 2023. Like I said, if you like this top 10, give this review a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me on social media. And comment down below what is your favorite movie? What is your top 10 best or favorite movies of 2022? Just comment down below. And as always, tune me again. Peace.